Hello, my beautiful babies of the DUI. This is bDS coming to you live from DUI Inc. headquarters. That's right, the home of the largest faction ever in DUI history. In fact, even in DWI history. Oh, isn't that fun? Okay, well, I have a lot of crap to spew because the DUI needs some fertilizing so that we can grow a lush crop of entertainment for our fans. So I'm about to spread the poop, okay? I'm going to fertilize everyone. But you know what? There's just far too many people for me to address in this one sitting, so forgive me if I don't get to you in this little diatribe. Oh, trust me, I'm going to get to you very soon. But there are just a few key points I need to make right here today. No, this is not the lethal. This is your non-lethal administration, quite frankly. That's right, nobody's going to die here. At least and not come to life again, if you know what I'm saying. A little regeneration never hurt anybody, right? And never hurt the ratings. So listen, let's take a look back. There have been some accusations, some comparisons, various points and non-points thrown all over the DUI airwaves, and not to contribute to the non-points, I would just like to make a few points right here and now. The fact of the matter is that the lethal administration might have been more fast-acting on certain points because they just didn't really give a crap about any of you, okay? So the fact of the matter is that myself and ADS and the other DUI officials have been working very hard over the vacation, I might add, to settle a very contentious situation. And point of fact, I had to give up all of my titles. You know? Come on. So who's making the biggest sacrifice here? Out of anybody? Kempo Kid? Oh yeah, okay, fine, he gave up his titles. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Point is that we have come to a decision, and quite frankly, we came to a decision that was amenable to you, the one, if I can mention a name, a vocal person in the DUI, thank you, drive-through. But the point is that you said, dissolve the titles. And that's what we have done. So quit your itching. Quit your itching, huh? Alright, quit giving me, discomfort in my areas with your attitude, Mr. The One. We're just trying to do our job like everybody else, okay? So that's neither here nor there. Let me drop that. The fact of the matter is we're doing the best we can with what we've got, and quite frankly, we're not jumping to any stupid decisions. Alright? We're considering and weighing all of the opinions, all of the information, including yours. So you can wait a little longer to get a decision that's amenable to you, or I can just make a decision that's good for me. So think about that. Who's your friend? Huh? Who's your pal? bDS, that's who. Come on. I'm helpful. I'm a helpful DUI official. Cut me some slack. Good going. Good grief. Okay, next point on the list is the tag team tournament. Yes, we have some entrants into the DUI tag team tournament, and DUI Inc. will be no exception. I can put different hats on. I can wear my DUI official hat, and then wear my DUI Inc. Leader hat. I can put on different hats, my head works like that, okay? So don't fret none. There's no conflict of interest here, okay? None whatsoever. However, DUI Inc. will be entering into the tag team tournament, just so you all know, and you might see a few of us represented in the ICC tournament, and I'm going to talk more about the ICC tournament in another promo. Now, like I said, there's a bunch of you. I'm gonna be talking about you all very soon. If I'm not talking about you now, I'm gonna be getting to you, because I love all of you, and I have something to say to each and every one of you. So just keep your undies on. Don't get them too tight. Keep them on. Yeah, don't take them off. Not while I'm talking. No, save that for another time. The One, back to you. Because quite frankly, I'm having a hard time focusing on anything else because I am just so perturbed and utterly dismayed at your lack of faith, Mr. The One. It is actually impeding me from proceeding. So I would just like to challenge you, actually. You're such a big shot in the ring. You're such a big shot in your promos. Well, why don't you put your mouth where your mouth is, my friend? Before you were around, we had a little thing called GM for a Night competition, and I'm not saying this is a GM for a Night competition, because quite frankly, ADS has his hands full, and we don't need any fussing. Okay? So let's just make this a straight-up challenge for pride, okay? You think you're such tough beans? You think you're such a cool cat? You think you're the cat's meow, the cat's pajamas? Oh, why am I saying cat? I should be saying
pussy.
That's neither here nor there, Mr. The One. I'm going to challenge you to call a match, okay? It's one thing to sit around and poke holes in people, but when you have to sit down and you have to put over a match, you have to sell an angle, you have to tell a story, okay? You have to bring that match to life. It's one thing for you guys to go out there, the DUI talent, and myself. Hey man, I've been in the ring and I plan to be in the ring again, probably very soon. And I have another thing to say about that in another promo. But for now, Mr. The One, here's the challenge I issue to you. Whatever the next match is on our list, I want you to call it. Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants? You sit down in the announce booth, you call the match, you put it over, and we'll see. Then we'll talk, okay? Then maybe I will consider your opinion, because quite frankly, you're not putting yourself in our shoes. So why don't you try that? Put yourself in our shoes for a few minutes, and then see if your perspective changes. If it does not, well, we might have to find another way to enlighten you. So The One, next slated match, I think we have maybe a DUI 24/7 coming up within the next 24 hours. So we'll see. We'll see what you got, okay? That is, of course, if you're willing to put... I said your mouth where your mouth is. I used that. I think that's all I'm going to say for now. Stay tuned for more. And... No, seriously, folks, that's all for now. From DUI Inc. headquarters, the non-lethal administrator, bDS, coming at ya. Yeah, so stay tuned, because I'm going to have plenty more to say, and probably about you. Thank you, drive through. Mother bleepers.